Hello everybody. So today is the long-awaited video. Every single YouTuber is going to be posting their end of the year photo card binder flip throughs. So yeah, if you clicked on mine, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy looking at my collection as much as I do. I'm very proud of it. I can't wait to grow more in the future. So let's get into it. So I'm not gonna do it, if you watch my other videos, I'm not gonna do it in the same way that I do my storing photo card videos. Normally I go by A5 binders up to my big binders. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna go by groups this time. That way the flow is a little bit easier. I don't have to keep, it's for timestamp wise. If you want to see 17, I've got like 5 or 6 17 binders, not gonna lie. So that's a big section, and if it's split up into different sections throughout the whole video, people are going to be confused and may not want to watch, you know, like they may be confused, be like, okay, well, this is 17 binder, why is the next 17 binder like way later in the video? So we're gonna do it by groups, and yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go through my miscellaneous binders first, because this is like my most random binders and they don't really have like a set group, so we're gonna do that first. Okay, so this is my first miscellaneous binder. I have 2. I refuse to make a big miscellaneous binder because then I shouldn't have that many, so I have 2 A5s. So my miscellaneous binders hold cards of groups that I may collect, but not all the members that I collect. So this first one is ateez. I do collect ateez. I collect from ateez. That's in a different binder. But this is like other members that I wanted to keep their photo cards of, if that makes sense. So if you see groups in here that are in later collections, it's because I collect a specific member that's not necessarily in this binder. So just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. So first we have ateez. My poor little Hongjin cards. I only have 2 of them. So yeah, I just kind of put extra cards like sets. Like I think these cards were like photo book type of cards, membership things. Cards that I pulled that I wanted to keep of ateez. And this is in alphabetical order, by the way. So, of course, ateez is first because they start with an A. Here's a Mingy. Oh my god. I have been double-siding my A5 binders recently, like the photo cards, because I think it saves space in the binder. So yeah. Okay, and then we have aespa, my one winter card, because winter is my aespa bias. I love aespa, but I just don't love them enough to collect them, and their cards are expensive. So yeah. Then we have 2 Billy cards. My bias in Billy is Munsua. I love her. I actually pulled these in previous Billy albums before, but I don't collect her cards. But these were my 2 favorites that I pulled, so I kept those. Gravity. My Gravity biases are actually Taeyong and Wonjin. I don't have a Wonjin card, but I do have this Taeyong card, so I kept it. And then for enhypen, I do collect enhypen. I collect only Jake, but these were cards that I have pulled recently and I wanted to keep. Basically, a ton of J. J is one of my bias wreckers. Sunghoon is a bias wrecker, and this Jungwon was just too cute to let go of, so I kept it. I'm a sucker for enhypen. I love them. So that's enhypen. And then Kepler. So these were some of the pre-order cards from their last album, Magic Hour. So I kept like at least one of every member. Okay, and then we have NCT. I collect Doyoung and Haechan from NCT. And I love Jaehyun is, he's a bias wrecker. So I have a few of his cards in here. And then from Dream, Renjun is my bias wrecker. And I pulled this Target card of his, so I kept it. And then Wavy, I love 10, and Xiaojun too. I have a Xiaojun photo card as well, but it's hanging up on my wall. But yeah, I don't collect Wavy or NCT Dream really, other than Haechun, so yeah. Then we have New Jeans. I love New Jeans. I just don't know the members enough to really have a set bias that I would want to collect. And New Jeans photo cards, you like pretty much get all the photo cards at once, but I don't want to have that many photo cards, so these are just a few that I have of some of the girlies. Well, I have one of at least all of them, so but I feel like if I were to pick a bias in New Jeans, it would be Hani. I think she's so funny and she's so cute and so talented. Well, all of them are talented, but I really love Hani. And then P1 Harmony, I do collect P1 Harmony. I collect Intalk, you'll see that later. But these are just photo cards of the rest of P1 Harmony. I love P1 Harmony. They're like an almost alt group for me. I've seen them twice. I've met them twice. I've talked to them like face to face like one time. Oh my god, I love them. I really do. And I have like 3 or 4 signed albums of theirs, and one of them I got signed in person. So yeah, I love P1 Harmony so much. So these are some of the cards that I decided to keep from them. You can see I kept a lot because I love them so much. I love every single member so much. Okay, so that's all for the first miscellaneous binder. Okay, here is the second miscellaneous binder. This kind of picks up where the other binder left off, so we ended at P1 Harmony. We started at the boys. I do collect the boys. I collect Eric and Hyunjae. I used to also collect Jacob, but I downsized his collection a little bit, so he has his own A5 binder that we'll see later. But mainly, I do collect all of Eric and Hyunjae. So, these are just some of the boys' extra cards that I kept from some of the other members that I don't collect. There are some Hyunjae cards in here, but yeah, I don't really have another place to put them, so I just put them in here. And then here's some more of the other members. And then Twice, my bias in Twice is Sana. I used to collect Twice, but I let go of that collection. But I kept some of my favorite cards, so I kept these 3. And then TXT, I collect OT5 TXT, but these are like non-album cards that aren't Huening-Kai's. Huening-Kai is my alt bias. So I do have a Huening-Kai binder of all of his pre-order benefits and things. These are just extra TXT cards that don't really have a place in the OT5 binder. Everything will make sense once you see my other binders. This is just like basically extra stuff. So we got a lot of TXT because TXT is an alt of mine. And then we have 2 Extraordinary Hero cards. I am not a big fan of Extraordinary Heroes music, but I do love me some Ganil. He's so cute. I really, really love him. I do actually like Extraordinary Heroes' last album better than their first couple of releases. I wasn't the biggest fan of their music, but this last album was pretty good, so hopefully in the future I may like their music a little bit more. And then I have xikers. I do collect xikers. I collect Minjae, Jinchik, and Hunter, but Seon is like my wrecker, so I pulled these and I kept them. So that's where he is. Then we have Anteem. This is a couple of Talkies cards. I also collect Anteem. I just collect Nicholas and EJ. So this is Talkies cards. This is technically NMIX. Jenny is no longer a part of NMIX, but Jenny was my bias when she was NMIX. So I kept her debut cards. And then this is Jungwoo. He was in Boys Planet. He was one of my favorite picks. He was like, Matthew and him were my top 2 picks. He unfortunately did not make it to GB1, but he is in One Pact. They have debuted, and I really, really, really liked their music so far. So I think I will collect some of his cards, not fully, but I think I will collect him. So he may be moving into the boys A5 binder, which I am about to show you. So we're going to look at the boys A5 binder. Okay, so this is my boyz A5 binder. So this is boy group collections that are very small and they can all fit into this little A5 binder. They're not like serious collections, they're just collections of a couple cards that I want to keep. But I do plan on collecting a little bit more of them, so that's why they're in here. So, oh my god. So I am actually going to put 2 more groups in here eventually. And they're boyz planet. They're boyz planet based groups. So the first one is Ampers in 1. Camden. Bro, I love Camden in boyz planet. He was in my top 9. And yeah, so I will be collecting some of Camden's cards. Again, not fully, but at least a few. And then, like I said, 1 packed, I will be putting them in here, and I'll be collecting a few of Jungwoo's cards, so that will also be going in here. Anyway, for groups that are already in here, we have Boy Next Door. I freaking love Boy Next Door. We're just gonna go flip through this. So we have Boy Next Door. So far, I have fully collected them, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that in the future. I actually didn't buy their Weverse album for their latest release, so again, I may just buy like their main album versions. I'm still missing this Weverse version for their first album. I only bought it because these were so cute. But I didn't get their second Weverse version. And then here's their second release. And yeah, I need this Wonhawk US card, but it's not a big deal if I don't get it. It would just be nice to have that 4 pocket page done. Okay, and then this is CIX. I love CIX. My bias is Sunghoon. I love him so much. You can see that I have a few album cards from previous eras. Like I said, I don't collect too many. So yeah, just about like 2 pages. And I can't wait until they release new music. CIX just takes so long to release new music. They have like 1 comeback a year and it makes me sad. I want more CIX music. Okay, and then we have Evney or Even. People have pronounced it differently. I heard the official name is called Even, but it's spelt like Evney. I don't know, but I've been calling it Even. I don't know if that's correct, but there we go. We have, so far it's like a full collection because this is their 2 main version and their Digipack and Digipack pre-order card. So 1 full page. And then One Us, I collect Connie because he's my bias. He's so cute, so sweet. I love him. I love One Us. Excited for new music from them this year. Think it'll be good. And then we have Rise. My bias is Shotaro. I wasn't a big Shotaro stan when he was in NCT just because I didn't really know much about him. He wasn't in a set group. But now he's in Rise, and I've been watching Rise content, and I love Shotaro. So I collected his album cards and these 2 like special cards to fill up the 4 pocket for the first album, and yeah. And then the last group that is in here is Tempest. I love Tempest. Hanbin, that's in this group, was a contestant in Island, which enhypen was on. And so, well, enhypen and a couple members of Anteam. So I originally got into the music because of Hanbin, but Hyungsup, I love Hyungsup. So Hyungsup is my bias, and like I said, I just kind of collected card or 2 from each album. So that's what this is. So yeah, that is everything for my little boy group A5 binder. Okay, here is my soloist binder. So everyone that is in here has formerly been currently in a group. They haven't really debuted as a soloist. Well, I guess they have, but it's like they were in a group. I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying, but they were a part of something at some point that was not by themselves. But this is now my soloist binder. I only collect their solo stuff, if that makes sense. Okay, so first person we have in here is Baekhyun. He is currently in EXO. but I love Baekhyun's solo music. I love EXO's music, but Baekhyun's solo music, that's how I learned about Baekhyun. Like, I didn't learn him from EXO. I didn't even know EXO existed before I heard his solo music. So I love Baekhyun. Baekhyun was like my entryway into K-pop other than Astro. I'd heard Baekhyun's music a couple times, like a couple years before I started staying in K-pop. And then I saw that this photo card existed, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that. So, yeah. So, I love Baekhyun. He's just perfect. And then we have Key. Key is currently in SHINee. I'm sure everyone knows that. But I love Key's solo music so much. SHINee's music is not my favorite. Like, I know that's controversial. SHINee's music is just not my favorite thing. Key's solo music is so freaking good. I love Key's solo music. Key is my SHINee bias, I suppose. And bruh, I just love his music so much. And yeah, so these are basically just my pulls from the albums that I bought from him. I haven't really bought any of his cards, but I do want a card of him in like that little fuzzy hat for this era. So oh my god, Minhyun! I love Minhyun! To be honest, I forget what group that he was in. Minhyun is also a K-drama actor. If you've watched My Lovely Liar, oh my god, this year he was in My Lovely Liar. And if you've watched Alchemy of Souls, he was in Alchemy of Souls. Bruh, I watched Alchemy of Souls. My best friend Jaylene recommended Alchemy of Souls to me. And when Minhyun came on the screen, I was like, that is my man. That is my man. I loved Minhyun. I might get, like, hated on for this, but I think he was in Newest. Or maybe he was in something else. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. You know what? Actually, let me look it up. Because I don't... I don't want anyone to get mad at me over this. Okay, Minhyun was in 101. That was what he was in. Oh my god, he's 28. Okay, period. Minhyun. Oh my god. Yeah, he was in My Lovely Liar, Alchemy of Souls, and he was a host on Boyz Planet. Like, oh my god, he's everywhere. I love him. His solo music is so good. He only has like one album release, and everyone slept on it, but it is so good. It's so good. You need to go listen to Minhyun's Truth or Lie. It's so good. And then last but not least, we have Taehyung or V from BTS. This is kind of unexpected for me, and also I know controversial. I'm not a big BTS stan. I do like some of their music, just not everything is my taste, enough to like stan BTS. I do like the members. I think they're funny, and I think that if I were to have a bias, it would be Taehyung. I listened to all of their solo music, and to be honest, his was my favorite. Not trying to be biased, I guess, even though he's not really a bias of mine. His music was so unexpected to me. I did not think that he was going to go for that vibe, but it was so good. It's so relaxing. I listen to it all of the time, and yeah, I just love his album. It's so good. So I did buy a copy of it, and these were the photo cards that came with it, so I kept them. That's basically it. I'm not collecting Taehyung or anything, but I just wanted to keep the cards because I was like, I love this song. Or not this song, that album. So yeah, it's kind of a little binder, but I'm sure it will expand in the new year. One person I want to get a few photo cards of is Kang Daniel. I love Kang Daniel. So hopefully I can get some of his cards too. And I want to get some more Baekhyun and Key and Minhyun. If Minhyun releases something else, I would love that. So yeah, that is my soloist binder. We will look at NCT. So, I have a Doyoung binder and a Haechan binder. So Doyoung, I collect all of his photo cards. So this is Doyoung's A5. I collect pretty much all of Doyoung's album cards. Other than that, I don't collect any pobs really or anything unless they like come with my Bai or Makari Japan order. And then Haechan, I used to collect all of his album cards, but I recently downsized his collection a little. Haechan is in both groups, NCT 127 and NCT Dream. And yeah, so it's a little bit harder to collect Haechan, and it's also hard that he's very popular and his cards are expensive. So I just decided to keep my favorites of Haechan's. There's still a lot in here, but I have downsized a lot. So we're gonna go through Doyoung first, and then we'll go to Haechan's binder. Okay, so we have Doyoung's binder. This is what it looks like. I decoed it. It's okay, I guess. And then here's the inside. So we are starting off Doyoung's collection. His cards are so cute. And honestly, Doyoung I thought would be a very expensive member because I feel like Doyoung is pretty popular, and I also think that he takes the cutest photo cards, like photo card selfies ever. But surprisingly, he's not that bad. Like, I expected him to be more expensive than Haechan. Haechan is like very expensive. And yeah, Doyoung's not bad at all. His cards I can find pretty cheap. So yeah, it's pretty good sized collection for an A5 binder, so that's why I've kept him in here. I've collected his perfume cards, and this is fact check. I'm still missing 2 cards, or 1 card, and then this is Golden Age, so I'm missing a card from Golden Age. And then this is like the extra stuff that have come with my like Macari Japan orders, except for this. This is his Target card for fact check, which I may put here. I think I'll do that. Sorry, I'm not going to rearrange everything, I promise. So that way it'll finish up fact check and there's not just one random spot there. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Doyoung's binder. Next we have Haechan's binder. Yeah, I don't know why it just says NCT at the top. I don't know why I didn't put Haechan. I don't know. But yeah, we have Haechan's binder. I hate the way I decorated it inside. I think it's so ugly. I'm gonna get rid of all of this and some of this stuff. I may keep the Polaroid in here, but that's about it. But anyway, so yeah, you can see that I have a lot of his cards, I guess. I have kept more of the most recent like comebacks, like starting with Two Baddies. Well, I still feel like Two Baddies is recent, even though it was like 2 years ago. Or it wasn't a year ago. I don't know. I have a feeling it's like 2 years ago, but maybe not. I don't remember. But yeah, probably a year ago, because I feel like it's not been that long, right? When did Two Baddies come out? I don't know. But anyways, then we have the candy stuff. Oh my god, Ayo photo cards are like my favorite. And then yeah, ISTJ. I started his fact check collection, but we're not there quite yet. And then we have these cards. And I do need to rearrange his binder a little bit. I probably should have done that before doing this video, but it's whatever. And then here's the back of my binder. Saturday drip, me and my clique, you know. But I do like this part, so I'm going to keep this. I might just get rid of this section. But I do really like this. Someone gave me this as a freebie, so I really appreciate it. It's in my binder. So yeah, that is it for NCT. Okay, now I think I want to go through all my girl group stuff, just because I don't have as much girl group stuff as I do for my boy group stuff. So I have 3 binders for girl groups, and yeah, we're gonna go through them. Okay, so here is my first girl group binder. I have 2 A5 binders and 1 A5 wide binder for my girl groups. So this binder houses Kepler and Purple Kiss. I collect Hia from Kepler because she's my bias, and Purple Kiss is just kind of like whoever I want to collect in that era. So yeah, I don't have much of Purple Kiss because I'll tell you when we get to the Purple Kisses section. So I did actually decorate some dividers for my girl group binders. I need to do that for some of my other binders, but I figured I could at least get my girl groups done before this video. I just didn't have enough time to do every binder, so it's okay. Yeah, we have a Hia divider. I like it. It's okay. I collect all of her album cards. I don't really collect any pops, like I said, just, it's like with NCT, just if they come with my Makari Japan stuff, I will collect them, but other than that, not really. Her platform cards for Love Struck are so incredibly hard to collect. I don't know why, because these are still in print, but for some reason they're hard to find. I'm still currently working on Magic Hour. Hopefully I can get done with that at the beginning of the new year. And then this is still Magic Hour. And then here's some of the pobs that I have that just kind of came with my stuff. So that's it for here. And then this is my Purple Kiss collection. So I recently saw Purple Kiss in November, the beginning of November. They were so good. And I regretted giving or selling my collection away. So I started collecting them again. These here are the tour photo cards up to here. And then I bought their latest album. And these were my pulls. And then I started collecting some more cards. Yeah, so this is all I have so far, but I have like a specific photo card template that I want to go by for all the members, like certain cards that I want to collect for them. So that's what I'm going to go by, and I'm just taking it slow, just whenever I have time or people, you know, offer trades, that's when I'll collect them. So yeah, that is it for this binder. Okay, here is my second girl group binder. So this houses Itzy, Ive, and Stacy. Okay, so here is my Itzy divider. This was just a inclusion in my Cheshire album. I think it's like the Lunid album, so I decorated it and I put it in here. I think it's so cute, so I'm proud of that one. So I buy a Yeji. Again, I just kind of collect the cute cards that I like throughout the albums. And I started standing during Crazy in Love Loco era, so that's why I only have a few cards. And then I collect Liz and Gao. I've stained them since their debut, and I only collect one card for each of them, or 1 to 2 cards for each of them for each era. So I just pick the version I like best and then collect the cards from that version, basically. So this was this version, and then the Love Dive, I collected 2 versions because I thought these cards were too cute. And then this was Afterlike, and then this was the most recent, or no, this is I Am. And then this is their Papa John's Lucky Draws. They're just so cute, I love them. And then this was their latest album, Ive. Or was this Ive? This is Ive, this is I Am. Oh my god. I can't. So yeah, I liked both of these versions a lot. This was the baddie version, and then this one was like outdoorsy, and that's like one of my favorite concepts, so I collected 2 versions of that. And then Stacy, I fully collect Jay from Stacy's album cards. And then for Pobs, I kind of collect like a 4 pocket worth of Pobs to like fill it out. So I still need to get one for ASAP era. And yeah, Jay is like the only one that I like actually buy Pobs for, but like I don't like buy like all her Pobs, if that makes sense. So yeah, just enough to basically fill up a 4 pocket or 2. So yeah, Teddy Bear era and Teen Fresh. So yeah, I need to buy 2 more, and then my Barnes & Noble card will go here whenever I do my next storing photo card video. So yeah, that's it for this one. Okay, the last girl group binder that I have is my sserafim OT5 binder. So this is an A5 wide binder. I may be changing these pages. I want to get the 5 pocket pages from Meow Cafe and try them out. I'm going to try it out first with TXT and see how I like it, and then I may switch sserafim's collection into that. We'll see, but here we go. So this is how it looks so far. I like it, honestly, like this, but I am going to try the 5 pocket pages out and see how I like those. So I collect OT5 for all of the album cards. I hope I can continue to do that in the future, depending on the popularity of the photo cards. But so far it's not been too bad. Really the most difficult part has been the anti-fragile compact cards. Those were hard. But other than that, I haven't really had trouble with sserafim's collection. It's just a lot of cards. That's the only issue, but like price-wise hasn't been awful. So yeah. I'm expecting them to have a comeback at the beginning of this coming year. And I hope they go on tour. I would love to see sserafim on tour. And then yeah, we've got some of these, just some extra cards that don't really have a place in the back. So yeah, and then I have an extra page in here for some reason, but that was quick. That's all for sserafim. So I have 2 binders for TXT. I have my OT5 binder, and then I have my Hueningkai binder. We'll go through my OT5 binder first. So this is my OT5 A5 wide binder for TXT. This is kind of a cute binder because all the stickers on here are from freebies. So if anyone sends me like a sticker of a TXT member, I will put it on my binder. I have 1 Hueningkai, 1 Bomgyu, 3 Yeonjun, and 3 Subin. So I need a Taehyun. If anyone trades with me in the future, I would love a Taehyun sticker and some more Hueningkai and Bomgyu. Alright, so I started collecting these itzy. I kind of back collected them. I just need 2 more and then I'll be done with that. I don't really collect their old PCs. I have a little binder of Hueningkai's old PCs, but I'm not going to show that because it's like everyone's seen those. And it's not a cute little binder to look at, just because the photo cards are so big. But all their like selfie photo cards starting from Blue Hour I have collected OT5 for. So I love this collection. I love TXT. They're the second group that I ever got into. So I really, really love them. Hueningkai is my ult of ults. I love that man with all of my heart. And yeah, so, and I just love TXT. And I saw them in concert in Charlotte this past summer, and they were amazing. I hope they go on tour again. Taehyun said that they are, but men always lie, so I'm not trusting anything until I see an announcement. So yeah, I'm still missing a few free fall cards. But other than that, I'm pretty caught up with everything. And I'm sure they're not going to have a comeback for a while, because lately TXT's comebacks have been pretty spread out, which isn't a bad thing. It gives me time to catch up on them and other collections, because once they announce a comeback, I'm like, oh god, here we go. So yeah, that was my OT5 TXT collection. Okay, here is Hueningkai's binder. Oh my god, I'm so excited! This is one of my favorite collections to go through because, like I said, Hueningkai is my alt bias. So this houses all of my Hueningkai special cards, pops, lucky draws, broadcasts, what else? Japanese cards, literally everything that I just solely collect Hueningkai for. So, oh gosh, I gotta move my light a little bit. Sorry you can see my light here, just ignore it. But oh my god. Okay, so first page, I have some signatures from signed albums. So I have 2 of Hueningkai's, 1 from Temptation, 1 from Freefall. I have a Yeonjun, and then, oh, I have a Taehyun, that's crooked. I have 2 Taehyun, 1 from Temptation, 1 from Freefall, here. I don't know why I was pointing there. And then I have Subin. So the only signature that I don't have from the group is Bomgyu. And it's because my sister ults Bombgu, so every time I pull him, she gets him. So, yeah. So, one day I'll get a Bombgu, hopefully. Alright, so, first part is the start of Hunankai's Japanese cards. I didn't collect Still Dreaming because there was only a few cards and they were like all concept cards. I'm not a big fan of concept cards. I don't really collect those for anybody, even Hunankai's, so. Unless they're album cards, then I will. But if they're pops, I don't really do it because they have so many concept card pops and it's like a waste of money. Like, I don't enjoy the concept cards, so yeah. But anyways, we have this Chaotic Wonderland. I love Chaotic Wonderland, so yeah. And then we have Good Boy Gone Bad. And then we have the most recent one, which was Sweet. And then this is like pops from those eras. So Good Boy Gone Bad pops, Sweet pops. And then that's a Still Dreaming card that I just kept because it was Hunankai. So I wasn't going to get rid of it. Duh. And then this starts my Pobs and Lucky Draws that I have / want. This isn't very realistic. I don't think I'm ever going to get these 5 cards. Would I love to have these 5 cards? Of course, but I don't think it's going to happen. So, we're just keeping them there for hopes and dreams. And then this is the Chaos Chapter Freeze, which was my first comeback with TXT. Oh my god, I love this era. It was their first full album. It was magical. It was amazing. I loved every bit of it. One of my favorite TXT albums for sure. And this starts Fight or Escape, their repackaged for that album. Pobs and stuff for that. And then this starts Thursday's Child, Pobs and everything for that. Some more Thursday's Child. And then this starts the Name Chapter Temptation. That album is my favorite TXT album by far. I love that album so much. It literally changed the world. It really, like, it changed everything. It's so good. This is his broadcast. It's my first broadcast. Which one is his Thursday's Child broadcast? It wasn't my favorite. It's this one. It's not my favorite because it's kind of like not a selfie. But I am grateful to have it. And I love this one. This is my first broadcast ever. I bought that one before the Thursday's Child one. And then these are all of his lucky draws and things. Some more. I collected a lot for Temptation. And then we start Free Fall. And I'm still working on Free Fall, but I do have quite a bit so far. Just waiting on some things. And I do have his broadcast for Free Fall. And I love this card so much. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. So yeah. And then there's an extra page in case I run out of space. Okay, and then this comes like non-album stuff. So I think this is Season's Greetings, right? Yeah, this is Season's Greetings. I didn't buy TXT Season's Greetings. I didn't buy the one from last year either. I just bought Hunankai's cards. And that's what I did this year. So whenever it gets here, I'll just be adding it to this page. And then this is their deco kit. The first year that they did it. Or maybe this is both of their deco kits. Yeah, it is. I just split the page up. So this is their 2 deco kits. I bought the first one. I wasn't very impressed, so I didn't buy the second one. I don't know, like, the way that they do TXT's extra, like, non-album stuff isn't my favorite, so. And then, let's see. This is membership stuff. So this is combined with US and Japan things. This was the first US membership. This was the Japan membership. This was the second US, second Japan renewal, third US, third Japan. And this one I don't really know. I think it's some type of survey thing, but it has the same backs as the Japan membership cards. So I'll just put it with this page because it kind of matched with that. So yeah. I know they just had a new membership, and I'm sure there's going to be a new Japan membership, so I'm going to have to move some of the stuff from this page. All right, and then we have photo book stuff. So exciting. So their first photo book, I do have the Sukai unit. I want the Yeonjun unit. That card is so expensive. This was expensive too. I'm like, why did Unikai have to take pictures with Supin and Yeonjun? That's why the photo cards are so expensive. But anyways, yeah. So, and that photo book is out of print, so that makes it even harder. But I will get it eventually. I will get it. And then we have the second photo book, which was freaking amazing. And then we have the, what was this called? Summer of something? Midsummer. The 4 photo cards of Huenkai's. And then this was their last photo book. I don't remember what this one was called. Season of TXT, the youth. Yeah. And I just have all of Huenkai's 4 cards. This will change once they have another photo book. Okay, memories cards. So I am missing his first memories card. It's so expensive. It's so expensive, so I am missing that. But I have his second memories cards, and then this came with that. And then his most recent memories, his third one. I think I am going to buy the next memories because it'll be pictures where I was at their tour. So I think I'm going to buy the next one. Okay, this is concert stuff. So these were the Act Lovesick concert and like DVD and digital code cards. This was their Shining Together online concert photo card, so I kept it here. This one was Act Lovesick Japan. This is his Moazone card. You could either get this at LA or you could get this at the Korea show. It was only when they were doing the Moazone at those concerts. They only did it at LA for the US concert and then in Korea. I have the Korean one because I bought it off Bangchan, but the LA one has like a little QR code and it takes you to like a filter on Instagram. I don't know, but I'm glad I have a Korean one. And then this is the lucky draw that you got if you went to the tour and you got merch and you bought a Lullaby album, I think. If you bought a Lullaby album, then you got one of these cards there. I unfortunately did not get there in time to buy that, and they sold out like hotcakes. I think they had very limited amount. But I did buy it off of Mercari Japan. These are way cheaper now because they were also a Japan benefit for Sweet. So, and they look the exact same. It says the exact same thing on it. So that's, I waited until they dropped in price. People were selling these for over $100. It was insane. And then these were the Japan trading card packs that you could buy for their tour. And so they were just Polaroid packs, so I got both of Huenkai's. And then this, it says Act Sweet Mirage. I don't really know what this is, but it's a concert photo card, so it's on the concert page. And this is just some extra stuff that I have. So this is like merch related. So these were this was a MOA campus, this was Dream Week for 2022, and then these are like collabs that they've done, D-Icon stuff, and then yeah, just some like merchandise that they have collabed with that's in here. So yeah, that is it for my Huenkai binder and TXT as a whole. Okay, so the next binder I'll be going through is my Astro binder. So Astro was actually the first group that got me into listening to K-pop because I watched True Beauty with Uno in it. And yeah, I've said this story many times, but my friend Jaylene told me that Uno was a K-pop idol, and I was like, say less, I need to know more. So then I got into Astro. My biases are Uno and Jinjin and Moonbin. I know Astro has had a pretty tough 2023. A lot of stuff has happened. So I don't know what the future will be with this binder. Hopefully I can add more in the future, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So let's go through my astro binder. So before, I used to collect OT6 astro, and then I started getting into more groups, and then I quickly realized that that was not going to be doable, so I downsized to my top 3. So yeah. Also, I just want to say the all-eye photo cards are some of the prettiest photo cards in K-pop. Like, hello. Look how pretty these cards are. Like, look at Jinjin's hair. Oh my god. They're so gorgeous. Like, look at these photo cards. These are beautiful. And then we have Blue Flame, which these photo cards are so pretty. They look so good in a set because the color scheme is so pretty. And oh my god, I just love it. I love these photo cards. Astro has some of the best photo cards in my opinion. So, yeah. You can see I've done like a different 6 pattern with these. And then this was my first comeback with Astro. It was All Yours. Oh my god, I remember that time. I was so excited. It was my first like K-pop comeback, I think. Other than, no, enhypen's Drunk Dazed I think was, and then this was like my second, but Astro was like my alt group then. So yeah, so I was so excited for their comeback. And we have Switch On. I love these photo cards because we have pink Unu, and we have this cute Moonbin photo card, and then purple hair Jinjin. I was like, oh my god, these photo cards are so cute, and I like how like simplistic they are, and they all match. The Astro was always good at matching their photo cards, so like look, they all have the same background. It's so nice. Like they all just look so good together. Jinjin did kind of frick this one up, but it's okay. We'll forgive him for those 2 photo cards. Well, Moonbin has 2 that are like that, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I love Drive to the Starry Road too. Like this version is so beautiful. I love it. And then for Moonbin and Sonha's unit, I collected Moonbin's cards. I also did collect Sona before, but again, like I had to drop some of my Astro collection because it was getting to be too much. So I just collected Moonbin from then on out. So we have In Out, which is so freaking good. I love that album. And then we have what is this? Oh yeah, Refuge. Refuge was so good. And then Incense. These photo cards are so cute. I love them. I loved his hair this era. He was so cute. And then we have Jinjin and Rocky's album. What was this called? Oh yeah, Staycation. So I just collected Jinjin's. I did collect Rocky too, but then I also let go of his collection. And literally right as soon as I let go of his collection, Rocky announced that he was leaving the group, and I was like, maybe I should have kept them, and I felt so bad. But yeah, so we have Jinjin's Staycation photo cards. And then we have, these are some Season's Greetings cards, this whole page. And I kept my top 3, and then I kept Rocky's too because I wanted to have some Rocky photo cards. So I kept those, and that's like my favorite Rocky photo card ever. So I kept it. And then these are some like pre-order benefits. This was Season's Greetings for, I think, 2022. So yeah, it was 2022 Season's Greetings. And then these were just some pobs from different eras that I kept. And then these were some Jinjin trading cards that I bought really cheap. And then Uno Subway cards. This page doesn't make any sense, but yeah. And then that's all for my Astro collection. Again, I hope I can add some to this year. I don't know what the 4 members from Astro Now are going to be doing. I know that they said that they wanted to spend this year with Aroha, so I'm hoping they will release something. But they've had a really tough year, and I love Astro, and I really hope that they will continue on together as a 4-member group, but we'll see. Rocky did release his solo. I was gonna buy it, but I haven't been able to find it very well. And yeah, I'm not sure, but I wanted to at least buy one copy to support him. And his new album is pretty good, so you guys should check Rocky's album out. So yeah, that was my Astro binder. Okay, so this is my KQ binder. So I collect ateez and xikers in this binder. This is my binder cover. I hope you like it. So yeah, so we're just gonna flip through this. First off, we have ateez. It's really hard to tell on camera if this is crooked or not, so if it is, I'm really sorry. But we have ateez, so I collect and then every other member, like I had earlier in the miscellaneous binder, every other member that I just keep some of their cards that I pull, I put in that binder. But yeah, this is all of Yuno's collection. I collect all of his album cards, and then I try to collect at least like one full 9 pocket of Pobs if I can, but it's whatever. I also used to collect Mingy. This is why I have a whole Mingy 9 pocket, because I really loved his favorite epilogue cards, so I kept my 9 pocket of Mingy's cards. Yeah, I would love to also collect Mingy, but again, I had to drop him because I started staying in too many groups. But yeah, I usually put the Pobs after each era, so this was all like Fever's Pobs because I didn't collect a 9 pocket of each Fever era, so this was all of Fever's cards. And then this is Movement, which was one of my favorite comebacks. Oh my god, Movement. And then this is all of Movement's Pobs. And then this was Witness. I really like these photo cards. And then I had to collect OT8 for the teddy bear blanket. Like, hello? These are so cute. Some of my favorite photo cards that they've done. And then I collected OT8 for the US cards. And then here's my 9 pocket of Pobs that I collected from the Zara. I tried to get the really cute ones that I like. So these were all exclusive cards, and then I got the bunny cards, and then the lucky draw, and then these two are really cute. So, and then we have Outlaw, which was so good. And then I collected OT8 for the break cards because hello, these are so cute. And then these are the platform cards, which Outlaw era, I cannot believe how many platform cards there were. Like, oh my god, insane. And these are more platform cards. And then I collected OT8 for the US cards. And then I am getting the other cat ears one, the white cat ears. So that will finish up this 9 pocket for Outlaw. And these were all exclusive photo cards. So I just kind of added that as a Pob page because, yeah. Okay, and then this is for Will. As you can see, I have not added anything to this yet. I'm waiting until all my trades come in to store those, and then I think I have all of these except for Target. I am in the pop-up store because my pop-up album hasn't come yet, but Target I had traded for it and it still hasn't arrived, so I think it got lost in the mail. So yeah. And then I'm collecting OT8 for the US cards. This is my progress so far. And then I am collecting OT8 for the Hello 82 exclusive photo cards because they both come in every album. And then I will add a Pob page eventually. And then this is like my full Japanese photo card page. These are all from Japanese releases. I don't plan on adding to this page, but if I find a cute card, then I'll add it. But that's all of his Japanese cards that I have is on this one page. And then this is his Season's Greetings cards. I think these are all photo book. This is a DVD card. And then this is just like random stuff like Antony Room, the Winter Wonderland thing. This is a Valentine's card. These are Wonderwall. This is a membership card, and then this is also membership. These two are membership. So yeah. And then we have xikers. So for xikers, I collect Minjay, Jinjik, and Hunter. I collect all their album cards. So here was first era. I try to like, they've been doing 2 cards per member per album. So I like put the 2 cards on either side and then something that matches in the middle, or trying to at least. So the US cards matched this version, this era, so I added those in the middle. And then these were the Barnes & Noble cards, so I added those in the middle, so they match, which was perfect. And then I'm trying to collect 1 9 pocket, so 3 pobs for each member for an era. I still need to find a set for doorbell ringing, but I did get the puppy and the kitten set because these are so cute. I love them so much. And then this was their latest comeback, how to play. So I collected the Target cards because they matched this outfit. These concepts didn't match, so it didn't really matter which concept I picked. So I did get Minjay's Target card. I just have to put it in here in my next storing video. And then the US cards matched the this outfit and things. So yeah, that is everything for that. And then the pops for this era, I only have 1 set, and these are just extra pops that I just put in here. They'll go on a different page once I get a full 9 pocket, but I really want to get the Sailor Bear cards for my top 3, and then I want to get like another, like maybe hollow card or something to go here, but we'll see. But I know they have cinema roll ones, which I would really love, but they're so expensive, and I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I don't think I can afford that. But that was it for my KQ binder. Okay, here is my big boy group binder. So this houses Anteem, enhypen, and P1 Harmony. They are all in this binder. I just made enhypen the cover because I had more extra enhypen albums. I'm not in love with this cover. It may change once I get more albums, but we'll see. But that's what it looks like for now. And then here is my Anteem cover. I'm not in love with it by any means, but this is all I could put together with the extra albums that I had. And so yeah, I did order some extra albums off of Mercari Japan, so I'll probably change this once I get those, but this is all I've got for now. It's so ugly. But I collect Nicholas and EJ and Anteem. This was their first release, their debut album, and I'm so excited to get my Mercari Japan order because I'll have their latest comeback. And then this was First Howling We, which was their first comeback, their second release. And I collected all those. And I am collecting more than this because I'm trash, so ignore this page. And then I just have their like stick cards here. And yeah, any extra Anteem cards will go here. Then we have enhypen. I collect Jake. I collect all of his album cards. And then I usually try to get 1 pop per era, but lately I've been slacking on that because I just haven't done it, so we'll see. But this is his little divider I made. And then I put my signed postcards in here. I pulled Sunghoon and Jake for Dark Blood, and then for Orange Blood I pulled Jake twice, so I just kept them in here. I was like, I could trade for a different member, but I don't really feel like going through all that, so I have 3 signed Jake postcards, so yeah. Okay, so here is day 1. Oh my god, I love day 1 era. These cards are so cute, and they're like the only smiley Jake cards I have, and I'm like, I wish he would smile more in his photo cards. And then this was my first comeback with enhypen. I started staying them shortly after their debut, and oh my god, I love, 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 love this era for Drunk Days. Oh my god, it's so great. And then this is Dimension Dilemma, which is one of my favorite eras. A lot of people don't like this era, but I don't know, I was in such a good time in my life during this era, so that's why I like it so much. And then we have Dimension Answer, and then we've got Manifesto, which they did so many photo cards for. It was crazy. So yeah, I think these are the Weavers album cards. And then here's the Engine version cards. And then we've got Dark Blood, and more Dark Blood. This is the Engine and the Weavers version cards. And then we have Orange Blood, and I only have these two cards in here, but I did trade and I did get some cards from Makari Japan, so when those arrive, those will be in my next storing video. And then I also collect him for Japanese cards. I don't collect all of the Japanese cards, but just ones that I think are cute. So this was the first Japanese release. I love this Jake photo card. It's probably my favorite Jake photo card, to be honest. But yeah, so we've got that one, and then this was their second release, and then their third release. I didn't collect much for this because all the photo cards looked the exact same. He was either in this outfit or that outfit, and so I just collected 2 of each outfit. And then this is their last release, which was, what was this called? Sweet? Or no, that was TXT. It was called You. So yeah, I collected like the 3 main cards and then 2 pops that matched to go in the middle, and that's all I collected for his Japanese stuff. And then here's my pops. So yeah, I try to collect at least 1 for each era. I don't know why I have so many for Dimension Answer, but I do. And then I have a couple from Manifesto, and yeah, so I haven't gotten any for Dark or Orange Blood yet, but I need to get one. And then this is his Season's Greetings page. I'll probably add to this once I buy a set of his off Makari Japan. So yeah. And then his deco kit stuff, his first deco kit, his second deco kit, and then the third deco kit, and I'm sure they'll do one this year, so this will be the 4th one. And then these are just some trading cards that I got, and then that was an Engine membership Polaroid. And then these are just like extra stuff. So this is Light Stick, a fan meeting card. These are the memories cards, a group card. These are his Target cards. I don't have his Target card yet for Orange Blood. I think I traded for it, so I will probably move the group card once I get that and add it onto this page. And that was it for Jake, and now we have P1 Harmony. I collect Intalk, so we'll go through his collection. I collect all of his album cards, and again with Pobs, I just kind of get the cute ones that I like. I have liked P1 Harmony since debut, and I have actually met them. I've seen them twice in concert. They're the only artists that I've seen twice. So yeah, I love P1 Harmony so much. And yeah, it's just, they're the first group I think that I've stanned since debut. I've stanned other groups since debut since then, but this was like the first one, I think. So I really love P1 Harmony. They're so amazing, and they're such good performers, and they were so nice whenever I talked to them in person. And Intalk, oh my god, Intalk, I can't even talk about it anymore. But so yeah, I collected, like, as you can see, a 9 pocket for set in, and then this is their last release, All In, and then this is their platform cards, and then these were his 2 exclusives that I collected. So this one's Walmart, this one's Target, and then these are just some pops that I have. I did join a group order for 2 others, and I still have not gotten them yet, so we'll see if I ever get those, but yeah. And then these are his photo book cards, so the first one through the most recent one, and then these are just like extra cards. This was like a US Behind card, this was a tour card, these 2 were, And these are his membership cards for the first time, or for the first membership. I know he has some for the second membership, but I have not looked at those yet. And then this was season's greetings. And then the second season's greetings. And then I'm just gonna buy his third season greeting stuff off Mercari Japan. Then these are unit pre-order benefits that I just kept in here because these are so cute. I love this Soloists one, it's so adorable. And then the light stick photo cards, I just kept them as a set in here. So yeah, that is everything for my big boy group binder. Okay, now we have my zerobaseone binder. This thing is already almost full and it only has 2 eras in it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but zerobaseone is one of my alt groups, so I collect OT9 for them. Let's see. I don't even know where to begin. So here's Youth in the Shade. I collected OT9 for. I was not actually gonna watch Boyz Planet, and then I saw like where the audition like tapes came out, and I was like, oh my god, I think I need to watch it because it's kind of funny. And so I started watching it and I fell in love with Matthew. I was like, oh my god, I love Matthew so much. So then I started watching it, and then Matthew ended up in it, and then I loved all the members of ZB1. I was like, oh my god, I have to stan. Of course I'm gonna stan. And then they debuted, and that's everyone has been wrecked by ZB1. I don't think anyone expected it to happen. I didn't think anyone was gonna watch Boyz Planet after Girls Planet came out and how horrible that was. But yeah, Boyz Planet blew up, and so did ZB1. So it's just crazy to me. And then so yeah, this is Melting Point. As you can see, I'm still working on Melting Point. I think I've traded for all the cards that I need now. I'm just waiting for them to come in because, you know, since the holidays happened, I waited to send trades out, so those probably won't come until sometime this month. But so yeah, I'm not missing too many, to be honest. I think I did pretty well with the variety that I pulled. See, I'm only missing 1 June digipack for that one, and 2 for this one. And then Pobs, I fully collect Matthew's pre-order benefits. It's somewhat of a challenge, but I feel like it could be worse. Matthew isn't too expensive, but he's also not the cheapest, so yeah. So I've fully collected him. I'm almost done with Youth in the Shade. I joined a group order for these 2, and they still have not arrived to the group order manager yet, so we'll see if I ever get those. And then this starts Melting Point, so yeah, we're just waiting on these from Mercari Japan. And I did a lot of goes for Melting Point. I did a few goes for Youth in the Shade, but I did a ton for Melting Point. So that's why it's kind of easier for me to collect OT9, because not everyone buys the inclusions, so I get to keep them. So yeah. Still, there's so many Pobs this era. Still waiting on those. And then we have his Boyz Planet broadcast card, his first KCON Japan card, and then his light stick card, and then his first membership card. This I was going to put his season's greetings pre-order benefits here, but I think I may make his own like page for season's greetings, so I don't know what I'll put here eventually. And then this is fan con stuff, so like the necklace card, candle card, benefit card, just a ton of those cards that I collected. And then this is his Daikon cards. So I bought his Daikon and the group's Daikon, so that's what all these cards are. These 2 were pre-order benefits, so yeah. And then this is like collab merch things. So let's see, I'm trying to think. These three were the Bring Green cards, and then these were the Clean Perfume cards. And then I have his, like a shirt or something I did, Romantic Crown or something, card coming. And then I know they did a magazine, so I'm going to try to get those too. So I collected a lot for Matthew, to be honest. And then behind this is my OT9 set stuff. So for the FanCon trading cards, I collected OT9 because I bought like a ton of packs and I had enough to collect OT9. So here's the heart set. These were so cute. The cherry set. These were going for really pricey on Mercari Japan before they were released online. Like they were going for like 50 bucks a card, and then they released them online. Now they're going for like $1. And then the Polaroid set, and then this is like the special hollow lucky cards. So, and then I'm waiting on the L holder cards because I joined a group order for OT9 for both of those with the same gum that I did a group order with the Soundwave, and go figure, they're not here. So we'll see. And then since I bought the group's D-Icon thing, it came with a full set of photo cards, so I put those back here. And then the Polaroids that came with it. And then I don't know why I have this here. Probably just extra. And then this these are the group cards and unit cards that I have. So it's my group card page. And then I try to collect OT9 for these like bigger inclusion things. I did finish OT9 for this set, but not for this set. So it's too late to trade for these. So if I get them, then great. If I don't, then whatever. I think I'm missing Hanbin, Ricky, and Gyubin. And then I have everybody else for those clear cards. And then I did put their bigger inclusions in here. I'll probably take them out since this is bulking up my binder. And yeah, for future arrows, I'm gonna have to make some more space. So I'm probably gonna take these out and put them somewhere else. But these are the postcards that I got from the first era. I don't have everybody's for each, but it doesn't really matter to me. And this was for Melting Point. So yeah, and more Melting Point stuff. I put the decorations in here too. And that is it for ZB1. Like I said, it's a big bulky binder already, so we may have to be splitting this up at some point, I'm sure. But that's it for ZB1 today. Okay, so we have two groups left to go through. We have the boys. So for the boys, I used to fully collect Jacob, Eric, and Hyunjae. I have downsized Jacob's collection, so Jacob is no longer in this binder. He has his own little A5 binder, which we'll go through after this binder. So, but I fully collect Eric and Hyunjae, and I also fully collect Eric's pre-order benefits. Eric has his own pre-order benefit binder that we'll also look at after this one. And yeah, so here is just their like album cards. So like I said, I collect Eric and Hyunjae. So I collect them from the very start. I didn't get into the boys until it was around the Steeler era. I think the Steeler era literally just happened, and then I started standing them. I know I started standing them before Thrilling because I remember pre-ordering Thrilling. Oh, I loved that album. But my friend Jaylene got me into them because Sunu is actually her alt bias. She was like, you have to stand the boys, and I was like, okay. So I thought Juyeon was gonna be my bias, and then I started watching their content and I was like, oh my god, no, it's Eric. I love Eric. So Eric is like one of my alt biases, and then Hyunjae is like my second bias in the boys because I love Hyunjae. I've seen the boys actually in concert in 2022 whenever they came to the States. I saw them in Atlanta I didn't get to see Eric because he was on hiatus that year, and Chungmin had COVID, so I didn't get to see Chungmin either. So I got to see the other remaining 9 members, which they were so great, but I really missed those 2, especially Eric, since he was on hiatus all of 2022. But I'm glad he's back, and I'm glad he had a good 2023. I missed him so much. But I don't know, I think I've told the story before on here, but if you're new, hi. I'm gonna tell it again. I was this close to meeting the boys in person. So in Atlanta, whenever I saw the boys, I was trying to see if I can check into my hotel early because I didn't, like, we had just drove down there that day and we had to get ready to go to the concert because the concert was the same day. And I was like, wonder if we can check in early, we can go ahead and get ready and things like that. So I tried to call the hotel and they weren't answering, and I was like, oh my god, like, we'll just go and see them, because my mom was like, well, let's just go and like ask, and I was like, well, let me call first. So I was calling for like probably 5 to 10 minutes and they weren't answering, and I was like, okay, well, let's just drive over there and, you know, we'll go see if we can check in. So we drive over to the hotel, and the what do they call it whenever they take your car? I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, whenever they take your car for you and they park it for you. I don't remember the name. I'm stupid. I'll probably put it in whenever I'm editing. But we went up to that person, and that guy was like, he looked at my shirt and he was like, oh, are you gonna go see the boys tonight? And we were like, yeah, we're seeing the boys. And he was like, well, you just missed them. And at first I was like, what do you mean? Like, I just missed them as in, like, I missed my chance of seeing the boys? Like, what happened? Was the concert not happening? I was so confused. And my mom was like, are they staying here? Question mark. I didn't even think of that. I was like, what? And he probably shouldn't have told us this, but he was like, yeah, they're staying here. They just left for lunch, like they were just in the lobby. And I was like, so you're telling me if I hadn't have sat in the Olive Garden parking lot trying to call y'all and just came over here, that I would have met the boys? And he was like, yeah, they're staying here, and like da 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 da. And I was like, oh my god. So that's a story of when I almost met the boys. It was crazy. I called Jaylene as soon as I got my hotel room, and I was like, girl, I'm staying under the same roof as the boys, as your man. I don't know, it was just really funny and a coincidence, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't see them in person or like been that close to them, because I would have been so nervous and I probably wouldn't have like said a word to them, and it would have been so embarrassing because I had a shirt with the boys on it, so they would have known that I was a fan, and it probably would have made them uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'm glad that I did not meet them, to be honest. But that would have been really cool if I did. I would have just probably waved and then like ran off. But anyways, so yeah, that was the story of when I almost met the boys. It was crazy. But yeah, so here is my whole collection. I have not started my Sixth Sense collection. I do almost have all the cards, but I don't have them all in yet. I've like purged on Poke Market all those cards. So that is what all of this will be once I get it. And then I also collect their Japanese cards, kind of. So for their first Japanese release, Breaking Dawn, I collected Kenji and Eric. And then for She's the Boss, I just collected Jacob, but I may go back and collect Hyunjae since Eric wasn't a part of She's the Boss. And then for Delicious, I just collected Eric. And I think from now on, I'm just going to collect Eric's Japanese stuff. But their Japanese albums are my favorite Japanese albums by anybody. Like 17, like TXT, like I love their stuff, but the boys really freaking slap. Their Japanese stuff slaps so hard. I love it so much. So that was all of the boys collection and my little story about the boys. So we'll look at Eric's pre-order benefit binder next. Okay, this is Eric's pre-order benefit binder. This is the only binder I don't have a cover for. I'm waiting to get an extra copy of the Days version of 6th Sense because I love him in that outfit and I want to make a cover with that outfit. So that's why I don't have a cover yet. But anyway, I fully collect Eric's pre-order benefits. I started from Chase. He has a few earlier ones, but they're like basically almost all concept cards, so I didn't even try to do that. So we starting from the Chase era. I think his pops are so cute, and I think the boys pre-order benefits in general are some of the cutest pops out there. Like, look at this goofy hat one with the hollow. It's so cute. And then the lifeguard theme with the railing was so cute. And I loved his unicorn hair. Oh my god. We can't forget about Jeannie, Eric. Like, their Halloween cards are so iconic. We haven't had Halloween cards this past year, but hopefully next year we'll have some. And then they really started doing like the typical pre-order benefits like other groups of doing, like the rabbit blanket, teddy bears, the flowers, those types of cards. What in the world? But yeah, so I am missing a few cards. I'm missing a Be Awake card. I think I bought his broadcast. That's where that's going. And then I am missing still a few of Fantasy Christmas in August. And then I need to start working on 6th Sense. So that's what all of this is. And then I have Eric's Season's Greetings cards. Again, I'll probably buy his Season's Greetings stuff off of Mercari Japan because I didn't buy their Season's Greetings this year. This was their second, or their, how many have they had? I don't even know. But this is their one from last year. Then this is membership stuff. So their 5th and 4th one. I'm sure they'll have a 6th one at some point. And then this is like random merch stuff. So like, this was like a skincare thing. This was Tooth Jam. This is the Pokemarket Boys magazine card. This is something, I don't know. Oh, Metacube. And then their Spider-Man collab that they did. And then this is like trading cards from different stuff. And then this is just random cards that I have. So that's it for Eric's pre-order benefit / non-album stuff. Okay, and then the last binder for the boys I have is Jacob's little A5 binder. So, like I said, I used to fully collect Jacob, but I no longer do. But I did keep some of my favorite cards of his in here. So I kept at least one card from every era. Some I kept multiple, but so yeah, these are some of his just regular album cards. And yeah, some albums I just collected a full like one card per version, and then those are his She's the Boss cards that I really love. And then some of his pobs that I've kept too are in here, and some like extra trading card stuff, membership stuff, Season's Greetings things. So yeah, I think my rule going forward is if I pull Jacob, then I'll keep him, and then if not, then I'm not gonna like go out of my way to get them, you know? So that was a quick little Jacob A5 binder collection update. Okay, next we're going to do 17. So I have 3 A5 binders for 17. So we're gonna go through these first. So this is Joshua's A5 binder of his extra stuff like pops, non-album stuff. Same thing with Vernon. And then this is S-Coops, which we'll get into because this is new. So were we surprised? I don't think so. Okay, so here is Joshua's A5 binder. So like I said, this just houses like Joshua's pobs that I don't really collect Joshua for, and that I just ended up getting. And then some of his like extra non-album stuff. So like this is his In the Soup cards. This is Social Club photo book, the second photo book, membership stuff, season's greetings and extra cards, Carrotland, birthday, Going 17 magazine, you know, just some like extra stuff, de-icon stuff that I kept in here. And yeah, so like anything like extra that I don't really collect for goes in here. So yeah, that was all of Joshua's little A5 binder. Okay, and then same thing with Vernon's binder, except I have all of his 13 tapes cards because since he is in my top 3, I collected them. For my top 3, I do plan on collecting every card that they have, so I got all of Vernon's cards. And then a lot of Vernon Pops that I just kind of have. I don't seriously collect, I just kind of have them somehow. So yeah. And then I have these Japanese cards because they came in a Macari Japan like bundle. So I have those. And then Season's Greetings. Again, just more random stuff. In the Soup. Social Club. Photo book stuff, and then Carrotland DVD stuff, Going magazine, and then his de-icon things. They didn't do de-icon this past year, which I was surprised, but. And then I just have these like random like Polaroid things. These were like a Japanese membership benefit thing that I have, so yeah. That was it for Vernon's binder. Okay, now this is not decorated because this just happened. But this is going to be S-Coop's binder. Now, if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I have an S-Coop's problem. S-Coop's loves me for some reason. I pull him in every single album. So his collection was getting a lot in my OT binder. So I just made him a little A5 binder to make some room because he was overwhelming that binder. So yeah, this is my little S-Coops collection. My rule for S-Coops is the same with Jacob. If I pull him, then I keep him. So here is my S-Coops collection. These are a lot of his album cards. And so yeah, I pulled all these. Actually, these aren't even all the ones that I pulled. Whenever Face the Sun came out, I pulled like pretty much almost all of his collection, but I traded them off for my top 3 because I probably could have collected S-Coops too. So yeah, S-Coops loves me. As you can see, these are all pulled cards. And then we have his In the Soup because you get like a full set of the cards. And then this is like Season's Greetings and photo book things, membership stuff, Carrotland stuff, and de-icon. So yeah, pretty much kind of like the same thing with Vernon and Joshua, except these included his album cards. So yeah, that's all of S-Coop's little A5. I'm sure there will be more to add to that this year at some point. Okay, since we're like doing member binders, we will do my first big binder, which is DK's pre-order benefit and non-album binder. DK is my alt from my top 3 in 17 because I collect DK, Joshua, and Vernon, but DK is like my bias. So yeah, so I collect more of his stuff than the other 2. So here is the first thing. I have a few cards that I would like to get, but not necessarily mean I will get them. So I just have placeholders for those. But we have, this starts out Pobs and Lucky Draws and things. I really want this semicolon Soundwave card, but it's so expensive. I don't know if I'll ever get it. And Your Choice was my favorite 17 era. It's still my favorite. I love it so much. and I really love these cards. These are my favorite pop cards and lucky draws. I just love them so much. And then Ataka, I collected a lot for because Ataka's pre-order benefits were really cheap. And then here's Face the Sun. Same thing with Face the Sun. They were pretty cheap. And then Sector 17. Again, I just have a few cards that I want. And then this was for BSS. I didn't collect much because they were pretty expensive. So. And then for FML, I have quite a bit. I joined group orders for these two, and then once they arrive, I'll probably be done with FML. And then this I have started for 17th Heaven. I will probably have 2 9 pockets because I loved this era's cards. So yeah. So again, I joined a few group orders for that too. Okay, and then this is his Japanese section. I don't really collect his Japanese cards because he can be pretty pricey with Japanese stuff. So this is like his earlier Japanese stuff. And then this is his Always Yours. I think this is Always Yours, right? No, this is Dream. This is his Dream page. And then this is his Always Yours page. Because these cards were so cute, I had to collect more than just a couple. And then these are Season's Greetings. Membership stuff starts here. This is just like extra stuff. So like DVD things, merch related items. Yeah, stuff like that. And then this is Social Club. And then their last photo book. I'm sure they'll have another photo book soon. And then this is Going 17 magazine. And then In the Soup. I love the In the Soup cards. They're so cute. And then this is like concert things that I have here. Just like random trading cards and stuff like that. And then this is his Excalibur page. I'd like to expand this a little bit this year. There's a couple cards I'd like to have. But these were the main 2 that I wanted, and I got those last year, so yay, some of my favorite cards that I got last year. And then this was his birthday merch from last year. I missed out on getting Joshua's, so I hope I can get DK's. We'll see. And then this is his first D-Icon page, and then his second D-Icon page. And then I just have an extra page in here for whatever else is next. So that's it for DK's big binder. Okay, so this is the second to last binder. This is my OT 17 binder. This is my favorite cover that I've made. I love it so much. I like the collage look of it all. So yeah, this is my OT binder. I collect a few OT sets. And then, like, whenever I get their, like, stuff like Season's Greetings or photo book stuff, and it comes with an OT set, I add it all in here. So, like, extra album cards that I've gotten. So, yeah, that's what this binder is. Okay, so first thing, I have some signatures from side albums that I got. So, for FML, these are both June, because I pulled June twice. And then, Mingyu, and then this is Woozy, and then I also pulled Dino. So yeah, I do have my top 3 in my top 3 binder signatures, but those were extras that I had pulled. And then so I'm collecting a few OT 13 sets. I just started this, so this is why I have a few blank pages at the start. And then you can see I have some cards starting, and then semicolon. And this will probably be your choice, and then Ataka, more Ataka, and then Face the Sun. I have a few cards for the sets that I want to collect. So yeah, that's what the start of this binder is. Some more things. I only have like a few cards for some of them, and then some I have multiple cards. So yeah, and I've been trading for a lot of these cards, so that's why I don't have many yet. I'm waiting on my trades to come in. And this is in the soup. So my sister collects Sunquan, June, and Minghao. So I am missing some of those because normally I give those to her. And I'm like, I'll just go back and buy those few and then I forget. So I know I have this Hoshi on the way. And then I'm missing Minghao's that I need to get. And then you can see I still have some missing spots, especially Minghao. So yeah. Just waiting to get those. And then same with the photo book stuff, you can see her biases are missing because I just gave those to her. And then this is Season's Greetings. I will put the new Season's Greetings in here soon. And this is membership, same with membership stuff. I have a lot of that to put away. This is Going Magazine. I only collected this version because the other version, it was just like, they're all in the same outfit, just doing the same pose, so I collected this because they were holding different stuff. And then their Daikon things that I collected. So yeah, all these little sets. These are so cute. So yeah, these sets don't include S-Coops, Joshua, DK, or Vernon because I have those in separate binders, so. And this is a whole page of group stuff. And this is where I just have like random cards from them. So this is all Jungin and June, Hoshi extra cards, Wonu extra stuff, Woozy extra stuff, Minghao, Mingyu, Sunquan, Dino. You can tell that I like to keep a lot of their cards. And then some more group card things. And then this is like Power of Love trading cards that I kept. So yeah, a lot of extra cards for them. Because I just love 17. It's hard for me to let go of their stuff. But yeah, that's all of my OT 17 binder. Okay, this is the last binder of the video and the day. So this is my top 3 17 binder. So like I said, DK, Joshua, and Brennan are in here. I fully collect all their album cards. There's no pobs in here. And this is how thick it is. So, yeah. I think in the future I'm going to have to get a new binder depending on how much more they're going to come out with. So we'll see. But anyways, let us start with this massive binder. So, again, like I said, I do have some of their signatures. So I have DK and Vernon for FML. And then I have Joshua for FML and then Joshua for 17th Heaven. So, yeah. Okay, so I pretty much collect all of their, well, I do collect all of their album cards. The only one that I'm missing is Teenage because I wasn't going to collect Teenage. But now that they have reprinted albums, I am starting to. I'm missing 1 Joshua and 3 Vernon and 3 DK. So it's not a big priority yet, but when I find them, I'll put them in there. So yeah, just a lot of their older cards. I love the Going 17 cards. I love that Vernon card. It's so cute. And then, yeah, just all the different eras. I think the hardest era for me to collect was definitely You Make My Day, You Make My Dawn. Those cards were really hard. I feel like an Ode wasn't hard because I felt like a lot of them were in circulation. Same with Face the Sun. There was so many people bought those albums, so I didn't find that really hard to collect. It was just a lot. Like, there was just so many cards for those eras. And then Hangade has some of my favorite cards. I love Hangade era because all the cards are so cute. And they like did these 4-cut cards. Those were so adorable. And the semicolon cards are really cute, but your choice, bruh. I love that it just is the whole 9 pocket for the whole album. It's like their shortest cards, and Your Choice was my favorite album, so yeah, I love Your Choice. And Ataka, oh my god, Ataka's cards are so beautiful. Like, look at these DK cards. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? These are so good. The OP1 version's my favorite though. I love those cards. And then we have the Ataka Carrot. I think this is their first Carrot album, right? Where they started doing the Carrot version. And then we have Face the Sun, which they did a bajillion cards for. Oh my god, I remember this was my first comeback with 17 and I was so overwhelmed. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so many cards. I was back collecting during this era, and so I had to stop back collecting to collect Face the Sun. It was crazy. And we have the Carrot version for that. And then I did have these sets of Pobs, so I put those in here. And then we have the Weavers versions. And then this is Sector 17. These cards were so cute too. And the Weavers Sector 17. They didn't do a Carrot version, but they did like a compact version. And then these are the Target cards, and then the stickers I collected for this era. And then BSS. I did fully collect BSS because I thought it would be weird just to have DK. And then, so yeah, I just put it in BSS order. So, yeah, I collected all of BSS. I wonder if they're going to have a comeback this year. That would be amazing. And then FML. An FML Carrot version. Then they did this random deluxe version. I don't know why they did that. They didn't do that for 17th Heaven because I was expecting them to. And then they didn't do it. I was like, why did we even do this? I don't understand. And then I have their Kinos. And Weavers. And then, yeah, this is their Target. I tried to collect their stickers, but it just didn't happen. And then, so this is the current era, 17th Heaven. I'm still missing a lot of the mini cards, so I'm going to try to get those. And then I am missing a few cards. But I'm almost done with this era, as you can see, just missing a few things. And then the Carrot version. And then this is the Kinos, and then this is Target cards. And then their Weavers albums. So yeah, that was it for 17, and that was it for this whole video. Hope you guys liked watching this video, and I hope you liked looking at my full collection. I can't wait to watch everybody else's collection videos. I'm sorry it's a bit late. My life is just crazy right now, and I've been super busy, so I hope you can understand. But if you watched my video, thank you for clicking on mine and watching it, and I can't wait for collecting this year. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!